It's so good to see you.
So good to see
This
you.
is exciting.
Yeah, man. It is exciting. It's mad.
Yeah. What's been the maddest thing about being a part of I Want to Dance with Somebody, Whitney Houston biopic?
I think, you know what? It's how long the whole process has taken.
Yeah.
Because I found out I got this 2 years ago. So I've been sitting with this Whitney stuff, the story, Whitney playing her, it coming out, all of that for about 2 years. So today, this is the last day that I'm doing press on it and the last screening. And I'm like, that's 2 years of my life.
Yeah.
An amazing, amazing 2 years. I've changed so much, but yeah.
What, okay, you've changed so much.
I have.
Why? How?
It's I feel like jobs like this, opportunities like this are just catalysts. It's like putting fertilizer in the soil. And I think I've just being faced with the responsibility has just, I feel like I've matured like that. Like crazy. Even my dad said it the other day. He's like, you're interviewing different now.
Really?
Yeah, and just feeling a little bit more in my womanhood.
Yeah. And is that from getting to know Whitney from this way? And what was it that stood out about, or, okay, what did you learn new that you didn't know before?
That helped me.
Yeah.
There was a lot. I think what I really loved about Whitney was how she chose her music.
Right.
It helps within the context of this biopic because, it's like the music has to have a reason. She has to have a lived experience to know what she's talking about. That stuff makes sense to me. So there was a mastery of her choices when it came to music that I wasn't fully aware of. Even though she didn't write the music, she was very much a part of creating the tone and understanding the story that she was telling.
Yeah.
And for me, that has reflected in how I'm moving through my career right now, where it's I don't feel this pressure to say yes to anything. There's a kind of, there's gratitude, don't get me wrong, but there's not necessarily that oh, thank you for hiring me. There's a real kind of well-paced kind of, what does this speak to me?
Yeah.
What do I want to create next? Which I'm a jobbing actor, you know what I mean? You're just thank you.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to hire me. And suddenly I'm like, oh, wait, no, I can take my time with this. And I don't want to work as much as I've been working. And I want to take time for my family. I want to take time for my friends. You know what I mean?
And you are a hard-working actress, and I know you give your all to everything.
Thanks, Mum.
So actually, I love that you're saying, I'm going to set back and...
just for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just go, oh, okay, I'm comfortable. God willing, I'm healthy. I've learned a lot from this film, and I'm just trying to put a lot of that into action now.
I'm very, very happy about that. So going back to when this script found you, when they... Listen, minding your own business in the UK.
I was minding my own sweet little business. I was filming, what was I filming? I was filming The Score.
The Score, yeah.
I was filming The Score, and they call and they're like, Ned, do you want to audition for this Whitney Houston biopic? Genuinely, darling, I was like, yeah, but who do they want me to audition for?
Yeah.
Eyes open, innocent. Who? They were like, Whitney Houston. I said, no.
Did you?
I said, you're crazy.
Yeah.
You're crazy. There's no way. It took them about 5 days, I would say, to convince me to send in a self-tape.
What had they seen about you?
I don't know to this day.
Honestly?
I don't know, because I feel too shy to ask. What did you see in me? I think
Go on.
there was maybe an energy.
Yeah.
I think me and Whitney have the same inner tempo.
Okay.
There's a kind of, she ticks fast and I tick quite fast. So there's that. I think there's a level of we're both Leos, so that helps. There's something there that I could even start to see, but yeah, still I don't know why.
But you should, when you were on set and you were being her,
Yeah.
did you not feel because you had to?
There was something that happened.
Yeah.
There was definitely something. And
the essence is there.
The essence, was,
Yeah.
yeah. And I mean, that was partially work, but also just bringing out parts of myself. There was one time, I must have been vexed. I don't know, for whatever reason. And I was trying my best, to keep my accent all the way through filming, just because I'm not good at accents. I can't.
Okay.
Back and forth. So I go into the trailer and I'm in full Whitney mode, dressed as Whitney, sounding like Whitney. I am going off. And I'm in that trailer effing and blinding and da-da-da. And they all just looked at me and they went, that's Whitney.
Wow.
And some of them know Whitney.
Yeah.
Like, they've worked with Whitney. And they were like, "Nay, that's Whitney." And I was like,
Because I'm also protective of you because obviously Whitney is the icon. She's a Black American icon, and people are protective. So I'm just don't come for my girl, you know. Listen,
thank you, babe.
Don't do it. Were you scared?
Oh,
yeah.
I've never been more scared in my life. Babe, I'm not even lying. I've never been more scared of a job in my life. But the year before, I had been saying, I need to do something that scares me. And I knew I had to do it, regardless of what the end result would be. There's something about stepping into fear that changes you.
100.
It changes you, and I'm a different person, and I'm so grateful for that.
Quickly.
Yeah.
Working with Casey Lemons.
Yeah.
Wow. What was that like? And how did you work together to get through that fear?
Yeah.
And favourite Whitney tune?
Favourite Whitney tune? God, babe, it's hard.
Just give me.
Love will save the day.
Ooh.
Love will save the day.
Okay.
Love will save the day.
I love that too.
That's a good song.
It's a good song.
It changes all the time though. But Casey was incredible. She actually held my hand a lot. She has a high understanding of anxiety and stuff, and I would, I'd have some essentially panic attacks and stuff like that. She was so helpful in that, and also being like, what is this telling you, and what do you need to push past? Because there's things that need to be done. Like the fear and the panic is happening, but like, what are we gonna do? That forced me out of that panic mode into just like do mode, and getting it done and not being as scared. And I look back on parts of my career now, and I'm like, I was a little bit afraidy.
Yes, you were.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've known me for time. Yeah. So I'm like not in a scared mode anymore. So I don't know. There's look out, world.
I like that.
She's
look
not
out,
scared.
world.
You know what I mean?
That. This is where you need to be, girl.
Yeah.
Thank you. Congratulations.
I love you.
I love you.